Forever. Dog.
Hello. Hey, bitch. I'm sorry about the internet. It keeps going ahead and glitching. So to apologize, I'm writing you this little song and telling you it'll be alright. Hey, our producers are ordering internet cables. Wow, another absolute smash hit from me. I just want to say hey to all the Patreon subscribers. You guys literally are all I care about. I live, laugh, love, and fucking die for you guys. Thank you for caring about the sad podcast to do with my friends. I want to apologize. The internet connection's randomly horrible this week. I know it's not what you paid for, babe. So I wanted to just write you a little song and say I love you, and we're going to fix it ASAP. And here is the song I wrote. A Patreon, you're the best. You're the best one. All our Patreon subscribers. Patreon. Oh, you're the best one. All our Patreon subscribers. I love you guys. Stay raw, stay real.
Seek treatment if you're boring as fuck. Seek treatment if you're unlucky in love. Seek treatment if you just can't take a hint. Well, seek treatment with Kat and Pat.
Hey. It's Kat.
And Pat.
And this is Seek Treatment,
Seek Treatment.
a podcast about boy sex, fucking dating, and love.
Okay,
You know,
you're
it's frustrating.
So mad at me. You're
no, I'm literally not.
Me.
I'm actually not mad at you. I'm more mad that it's just like, it's hard because whenever we start an episode, we have to do so much tech stuff before that I'm just like, what are we even doing at this point?
I know, it kills my whole boner. Dude,
it's like, obviously, that being said, I'm beyond grateful to be able to do this podcast remotely because I would lose my fucking mind if I didn't have this, if I didn't have you. I ain't got you. So,
wait, what is that?
Again? I don't know. Alicia Keys?
Oh, no, it's Kelly. I never stray too far from the sidewalk.
Oh, no, that's because of you.
Yeah.
That's because of you.
I know, it's because of you, but you ultimately did that tune, but with different words.
I hate how frozen you are, but I like hearing your voice, so it's okay.
Yeah.
So here, let's tell them what happened. What happened was that for the second, so Pat has started a new lifestyle where he wakes up at, I'm going to go ahead and say 2 p.m. and then goes to bed.
1:30, you stupid whore of a prostitute.
I celebrate sex workers, so maybe you should reconsider. Grow up.
So do I was saying that it's a huge celebration of you.
I am a stupid whore living in the countryside. Like I'm literally an old timey whore with like a dirty, like one who's like really dirty and like in like a little like sweep, and I'm like, come on in, boys, and lift up me skirt for ya. Like that's my new vibe. Now I understand why Tracy said I kept peeking on the mic. It's because whenever I start talking to you, I'm literally screaming bloody murder. Okay, so the thing with Pat has started a new disgusting lifestyle where he wakes up at 1:30 p.m., goes to bed at 5:30 a, which means that this is the second time he's almost slept through. First time he did sleep through it. This time I saved the day because I'm a genius woman in tech, and I thought, okay, so what can I do? How can I get to Pat? And I couldn't. I called his phone, couldn't get it. I said, oh my God, if only there were a way to connect with Pat. And I was like, who is the closest person to Pat? His boyfriend, Angelo. Thankfully, because I'm modern Angelo and I have a relationship of our own, I have his number in my phone. I call Ange to say, and guess who answers? Guess who actually cares about me? Guess who answers first ring? Hello. That's my Angelo impression.
No,
I said, I said, hey, is Pat there? And he goes, yeah. And then I heard, oh, and I said, he knows what needs to happen.
Yeah, you're a bitchy girlfriend. Girlfriend.
When I said he knows what needs to happen.
He wants to be with me, he knows what he needs to do.
When I said that, Brian laughed.
Oh my God. Wait, were you mad though in your own way?
No, it's more like I'm definitely not mad at you. I'm more just like so sick of the situation and like I've truly hit a wall.
I do need to like move back tomorrow. Like,
what do you mean?
Like tomorrow we're doing this again ultimately. Did you know that?
Oh, you're like, I'm not ready to wake up early.
I think that for it to set us all up for success, to set you, me, the network, and of course our guest Up for Success. I think let's move it back a little bit if at all possible.
Okay, we'll see what we can do. But I'm
It
not
is
mad
a
at
good
you.
song.
I just
Yeah.
feel like this is me when I was texting Mitra about this, and she said it perfectly. It's like every morning you wake up depressed and you have to spend the whole day trying not to be, but then you wake up and you have to do it again.
Yeah, totally. I think it's gonna
I
be
really don't like people. A lot of people I'm talking to now are like, I'm actually loving this and I'm actually thriving. I'm like, what the fuck? Then you're a
Wait,
psycho.
who
I
is
don't. If
saying
you're
that to you?
thriving during this, you're psycho, and you need to you need pills, or you need to go talk to someone.
Yeah. I mean I just it happened bit by bit where it's like we kept going to bed a little later, a little later, a little later, and all of a sudden it's like 5 is the new normal. Not that normal exists at
Can I ask
all.
though, like, what do you guys do between like midnight and 5?
No, because it's like you have to understand that because we wake up so late between midnight and 5, it's like it's not that what traditionally between midnight and 5 feels like before all this. You know what I mean? It's they're much more normal hours for us. You know
It's
what I
a more
mean?
contemporary midnight to 5.
Yeah.
Kind of
We
throwing ritual out the window and saying, let's reimagine midnight to 5 as a space for us to be normal.
I am. I have gotten to a place where I don't, and I used to be a morning writer, and now I'm in a place where I do not write until literally my writing hours have generally been like somewhere in the 1 to 3 window.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm finding that like I'm really more addicted to my morning cup of joe than I ever thought possible. And I literally am in isn't it amazing you take one sip and you're in a better mood?
Mm. Oh, totally. That's why caffeine's a drug.
I love it. It's my
And
favorite drug. Your love,
well,
your
we
love,
ran
your love is my
is a
drug.
did you know I used to always forget I didn't used to forget about that song, but I used to think it was your love, your love, your love is like a drug instead of is my drug. But,
I didn't know that you used to forget about that song.
I had a situation last night where I had a dream I was back in college.
So did I. I've been having a lot of
Really?
those.
I was back in college and I
Uh-huh.
couldn't figure out I was back in college, but I was like I couldn't figure out who I go to tell that I'm here, I have to figure out where I live. Like there was this big area,
Mm.
and I finally found this girl, and she was like, "Okay, are you on antidepressants?" And she had this big bin, and she was like, she was like at the college, like the person who gave you your antidepressants if you were on it, and she had all these different kind of scoopers, at candy places where there's those metal. What is your take on those metal scoops at
Doesn't feel
candy places?
safe. I don't feel
No,
safe there.
of course it doesn't. Tell me your dream,
But
and then
my
I
take
remind me to say that there's a new thing in vogue in candy scooper culture, and that I'm going to
Go
talk about
ahead. Go
after.
ahead. Say it now.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Okay, no, it's just in
I
those
need to not,
places.
I need to not look at you because the sound is fine, but your visual is lagging. And so I feel like
Oh,
I'm just gonna
oh my
is
God, I
my
hope
visual lagging or is my visual perfect for you?
it's definitely not perfect, but it's not. I think that it's not lagging as much as mine is for you.
Okay,
I
I'm
think it
gonna
must be the
just
situation.
not look at you and just kind of talk to you as though we're on the phone.
Don't look at me.
How young
I'm
were we ever so young as when I was in bed in Atlanta talking to you on the phone?
Oh my God. Wait, how long ago was that by the traditional concept of time?
So that was gonna go ahead and be about mid-February.
What
So
is that?
ultimately,
No. Wait,
to me
this
that means
past?
that's 3 months ago.
No. Wait,
Yeah.
Atlanta?
Yeah.
There's no way in hell. There's no
There's
in
the
heaven or
exact way.
hell.
Did you ever
Wait, you
think
went?
that when we started this podcast, we will be absolutely doing it through a global pandemic?
No, I never imagined that for us.
I
For
didn't know a
me or for
pandemic
you.
was a thing. I didn't know it was a thing that could happen. I
No,
thought
me
I had
neither.
because I loved worry. I loved distress. This was never on my list of things I'm scared of happening
No, me neither. At all. Even at all. I
at
used to be in
all.
the beginning. I used to watch the news every day. I used
Mm-hmm.
to think I had it. I was so on the pulse. I was so in a pandemic.
You
I
were
was
so
always like,
part
do
of
I have?
pandemic culture.
Remember, I was like, do you have it? Like, that was part of
Yeah,
our kind of thing we asked people. Now it's like, now it's like nothing
it
even
would be
means anything
gauche.
anymore. It would be ghost at this point.
It would be inappropriate.
I haven't thought about if I had it in months. But,
I know it's weird. And people love writing articles like, well, this is what it's going to be like. Everything's going to happen on video. No one's going to be in offices. No one's going to be in Manhattan.
I, I
This is the end.
I know. It's like, what are you talking
I'm like, guess what,
about?
bitch? I'm never gonna stop flipping my fluties around, and I'm never gonna stop grinding up on strangers in loud, sweaty spaces while I'm blackout drunk. So if you think that's gonna happen for me, if you think I'm gonna grind via FaceTime, then you need to get fucked up your O. Hey, guess what? I did anal.
Up your No, you did not.
I did anal. I did okay. I did what we're calling 3/4 anal.
Oh my god, I knew it was gonna be something like that. Did
No,
you top
you're
or
gonna
bottom,
love this.
girl? Girl, did you top or bottom?
I bottomed.
Oh my god, you take
So here's
after
what happened.
me. You take
As
after
you
me,
know,
your drag mom.
I take after my drag mom, who's also a bottom.
Oh, I topped
Okay.
her 2 nights ago.
Oh, how'd it feel?
It was fun, but it's like whenever I top, it's like Angela.
I can't picture your dick, and I'm not gonna keep trying.
Don't keep trying. But what I will say about when
I feel like it's long and skinny.
Shut up! I'm not telling you anything about it. I'm
Shut up. I feel like it's long and skinny. Shut up.
I wouldn't want long and skinny.
Yeah, I'd rather have
if I
thick
have
and
long
short.
and skinny or not. But anyways,
I bet yours is perfect.
No, stop! It's the stupidest one ever invented. But Angela always rides. Whenever I top, I'm still kind of on bottom. I'm just
Because
kind of
he's riding the cock.
And what does that mean? You know what I mean? Like, it means I don't know.
Wow.
But wait,
joining
how
my
was it?
story?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, basically, for the past like few months, we've been doing like finger in the ass stuff, and I've been really enjoying it. Like,
Yeah.
mostly just like the newness of it, and like the intimacy, and like the fresh feeling of it.
Yeah.
Absolutely fresh.
Farm to
Capital
table.
F.
The farm to tableness of finger in the asshole.
Get you that fresh feeling. It's like fucking Orbit.
Oh my god, the British lady. That fresh feeling.
Get that fresh feeling.
I
Get
love
your
that.
ass fingered.
I love that lady. I love that lady. I feel so restless and discontent right now.
So anyways, we've been experimenting with that.
Oh my god.
But then I don't know how it happened, but when we went to this inn, I told you about this.
Oh yeah, I was envious.
There was
of
an
that.
empty lodge, and this woman said we could come and stay there and broadcast my live stream from it. It was so fun, and at the being in a new bed obviously makes you extra horny. So we were like really like having amazing sex at the inn. And then at the end, we kind of played around with maybe doing it, and then for some reason, you couldn't pay me to tell you what happened because at the end they would leave these baskets of like amazing stay with me farm to table food outside the door. So I was like completely gorged on like meatballs and like ricotta, pea, ravioli, and like arugula, roast chicken, cauliflower. Like I was like stuffed to the brim. I'd had like 2 IPAs. I ate so much the night before. But for some reason, the next morning, we got in the car and we drove back to Brian's house. And I cannot tell you what happened, but we got out of the car and we were like, it's so beautiful outside. And we'd had sex outside once before on this little pasture with a blanket. And so we kind of just got the blanket and we were like reading in the sun. And then something happened you're going to love this, outside in the springtime sun. We were doing vag style, and I was dripping wet enough that there was like a lot of lube sort of available. Like,
oh my god,
it was the opposite of toilet paper during Corona. hilarious. And he stuck. I was like literally screaming, "Oh my god, because it was so intense." And then it went 3/4 in, and then he came.
Wow, he came in your ass.
Not in my ass. He came on me.
Okay. 3/4 in.
Is that okay to say? Brian's literally sitting right next to me. He's kind of just like.
He's like that painting.
Yeah, he's like that scream painting.
Is it?
He's like, help! I married a slut.
This
Um,
fall on CBS.
Help I Married a Slut is the network sitcom that's going to take me to Zoe Deschanel's new girl status.
Yeah.
Help, I married a slut.
Yeah. Oh my God, that is your CBS show. It's
I
Help
love that
Married a
title.
Slut.
So then, anyways, then it was just like really intimate. And then to quote myself, when you shit after doing anal, it just hits different.
Oh my God. Well, were you scared after having all this arugula, all of this?
I mean,
I don't know why I went with arugula first, but like this needle.
it defied science that there was no shit involved.
Sometimes it does defy science in that
It
way.
defied science, and that's why I think we're scared to try it again because I don't want to like test my luck with the gods,
Totally. You had
with the
beginners.
farm fresh gods of anal.
You have what me and us in the industry of bottoming call beginner's luck.
The industry, the multi-million-dollar industry.
The
of anal.
multi-million-dollar industry of taking dicks up your asshole.
And since then, I've been actually, honestly, ever since I ate that food, my butt's been like a little bit bad. So we haven't tried anything.
Totally.
And apparently, Bri told me that last night in my sleep, I was like,
oh, I thought you were gonna say the last night she'd be like, "Fuck me in my ass, fuck me in my ass."
last night in my sleep, I was screaming, "Fuck me in my ass" again, just like the time outside, but it really was intense, like to be doing it in the hot, naked sun.
Oh, definitely. I can't imagine doing it in the hot naked sun. I'm reminiscing about it's so crazy, like these, like when you are looking at porn, like that is like sometimes you'll see scenes from the same movie. Do you know what I mean?
What do you mean?
There's just sometimes when you're
Yeah. I know what you mean.
So there was one movie I've always seen scenes from that's like a lot of outside at a farm. And it's actually a really hot movie.
Italian Farm.
It's yeah, but it's more like Norwegian or something. But maybe it's Italian actually. One of the stars of it looks Italian, the other one looks kind of like Swedish. Anyways, it's an incredible film. I'll find it and tell everyone which one it is. I'll tell them what to. I haven't been really jerking off to porn in really all of quarantine.
Yeah, I guess a few times we've watched porn together.
I would never like that.
Really? I think
I don't
it's
want to
fun.
watch porn. I don't want to watch porn with someone else. To me, it's like, okay,
Well-
well, you're here, so let's just do like.
There's this porn star we like that we say looks like me, and then we look at her, and then it makes
Oh
me
my
feel like,
God.
and then he tells me like, you're hotter than her, and I'm like, I know.
Oh my God.
Not that women, we should not, and
No.
let me say it, we should not be kind of plotting women against each other. There's room for me to be hot and for a porn star to be hot. In my house, one of my kinks, and I will not shame it, is thinking that my boyfriend thinks I'm hotter than the porn star that looks like me.
Oh my God.
I would say she has bigger tits than me, but maybe smaller
Really?
ass. Maybe smaller ass.
Yeah.
Not even that she has smaller ass, bigger tits than me, but she has my like hourglass, I would say, is more defined.
Good. You want that. Me.
But I celebrate her, and she actually is doing amazing work for women.
Yeah, I'm sure she is.
Because she always looks like she's enjoying it, and she really loves to come.
No, I have actually news, I think.
Go ahead.
Well, you know what we've been doing is I've been like looking at apartments. Do you think we can move during this? Do you think we'll
Oh
get a
my
good
God.
deal from this?
Yeah, absolutely. That's so smart. Where do you want to live?
We have been looking at Carroll Gardens, Bushwick, Greenpoint. To me, those are like my three, like kind of Borum Hill-ish, Park Slope-ish. There's one place that we're seeing that's like down the street from River Dog, and it's
I love that area.
so nice. Yeah,
I
it's
feel like
a
that
little bit
area is good for you because you can run in the park.
Exact lie.
Oh my God, they're gonna
And
move.
we think, but it's hard to know because
My friend is moving like this weekend.
did they get a good deal?
Yeah, I think she's moving to actually, I think, Carroll Gardens.
Oh, really?
She got a really cute 1-bedroom.
Do I know this mystery friend?
No, she's a Princeton friend.
Can you ask her how she did that and like where
Yeah,
she
I
went, and how
will.
she found? But
I mean, I
anyways,
always find everything on Street Easy.
that's where we've been going. But you
But
know
there's
what's
also,
crazy?
are you part of Listings Project?
I'm not a part of that. I don't know what it is.
Okay, so you have to sign up for it. It's like a listserv where people are. You should check that out because I also got a great apartment there.
What was I going to say? Well, what's crazy about Easy is as soon as you get involved, like we were kind of just doing it like.
It's
So we
so
kinda
fun
just-
to look for apartments.
It's so fun. We kind of start casually, but then it's like all of a sudden you find yourself. That's what happened 2 nights ago. Is literally we started like just at midnight perusing Street Easy. 4.5 hours later, I think it's been 5 minutes. I'm foaming at the mouth, saving searches and like going absolutely crazy,
I go absolutely
refining.
nuts.
It's so crazy. Where does
Because it makes you think like a different kind of life is possible.
it literally, it makes you think that everything is gonna change and you
You're
will
like, I
never
could have a
look
backyard.
back.
I could right there, and I would definitely do that.
Yeah, yeah. And
But I do.
so
Apartments are life changing. Like, yeah, I miss my little girly.
but wait, and then but what's crazy is like as soon as you like literally even click on anything on Street Easy, like a broker calls you 20 minutes later and it's like, okay, why
Oh,
aren't you
they
here? It's like, why
are
aren't you here?
rock
It's like, why
hard.
aren't you here right now? And it's
No,
like, I
I
don't know,
know.
like I
They're
never
like,
heard
hey,
about you
I'm
before
outside your
this.
house. I'm dressed in a full 4-piece suit, and I want to let you into this apartment. And I'm
Yeah.
also I smell like I don't know what.
I know they're trying to get us to come see it. We're like,
Such
okay,
intense cologne. They're trying to woo you, but you know what? You know what would woo me? A natural musk of a man.
exactly, and that's why they're wrong. But and one more thing, the new trend right now in candy stores that have the metal scoopers
Thank
is
God we got back here.
is
Thank
that
God.
now gummies, the traditional sense how in a candy store there might be all different sorts of shapes gummies, of course,
Of
bears,
course.
of course, being the most traditional, and then we're getting to
Worms
sharks,
even.
worms, sharks, lizards. Now there's a trend going on where they're making these very interesting 3D shaped. They must have made a new machine. So it'll be very much like gummy blocked Legos or like, and it's all very 3D. And it'll be kind of like these kind of apples that are very 3D gummy apples, small, of course. And that's just a new trend going on right now in gummy culture that you scoop with a metal scoop.
How big are these apples? I don't really get what's different.
Well, what's different is they're not like flat, kind of like a normal. They're literally a three. It's like a ball of gummy, like
That's
shaped
very
like an
exciting to
actual.
me. That's actually very exciting
It's
to me.
Catherine. When it's incredibly exciting.
If I was the news right now, I'd be like, candy store is never gonna exist. Can't scoop your little nasty hands in there, little girl.
Oh my God! Yeah,
I don't know why I'm being
literally.
like a Republican right now, but I'm just like annoyed that like the news is so
Well,
negative, and I guess it's because the world's ending.
in the beginning of this, I watched the news every day, and now it's like every time, and there's never new information, and they're always just being
I
like,
know.
so it's like really hard to engage with the news.
But it's also a balance, and like by like if you look at the news, you also remember, oh, that's why I'm fucking locked inside all the time. Because I was like, wait, what am I doing?
Wait, Bart. Anyways, so today we might look at a place, but they want us to come there. Is that like okay to do? And how do you think I should
I
try
don't
to get a
know.
deal? Do you think I should try to be a power bitch, like assuming that the person needs me and being
Well,
like,
what are the
listen,
prices you're seeing?
we're looking around. We're looking around. I have to tell you something. We're looking around. I think ideally we would do like 2,500 for. We would love a 2-bedroom somewhere and have like either a 1.5, just a
Wow.
separate space to write.
That's
For
definitely
us,
cheap. That's definitely very cheap for a 2-bedroom.
yeah, but like in Bushwick, it's not like 25 to. I would say 25 to 28 is kind of the sweet spot. But it doesn't need to be like a 2-bedroom, like 2 enormous bedrooms. Like just like at least one, or like or a 1-bedroom with enough space where like we won't feel on top of it. I think it's important.
That
just to
sounds
not feel on
amazing.
top.
Well, if you do Bushwick, famously Bri just moved to Bushwick, so I would like
Right?
that.
How did he find?
He just moved into like his friend's place.
Yeah, that's what's hard. It's like I don't know.
But now it's like, will we ever be in New York again?
I know, but it does feel like if I can move, it's like okay, well then at least
we didn't really connect yesterday on the phone. We were supposed
I know.
And I was like, does he not want to talk to me?
No, isn't that at all? It was like now I'm in this place where it's like wake. So it's like I'm intermittent fasting. So it's like I wake up. Okay, it's like 1:30ish.
I've been having such a hard time.
Yeah, I've been having a hard time too. I feel badly because we have to talk. We should talk at least twice a week on the phone.
I know.
No matter what.
It's like I actually have been trying I've been trying to make it more of an effort to like call people on the phone because I feel like it makes me feel so much better, but it's like hard to make yourself do it because it's hard to do anything.
Yeah.
But yesterday I called our amazing friend Jeanette Wall and we had the most incredible phone discussion.
Oh, I love her.
We talked for like an hour and it put me in such a good mood.
You know who I went on is last night I went on the Zoom for Carrie O'Donnell and Laura, his coworker.
Does he know that I'm addicted to him?
I think he knows. Yeah, because one time we talked about it in the pod and he texted.
He's so funny. Oh my God.
Well, he's going to come on soon. We have to find the right date and time.
The right moment. Okay, great. Well, what was I going
I-
to say? We have just a few minutes left before
yeah,
we
I
bring
think
in
we'll
our guest.
essentially kind of like wrap it the fuck up. So
As
borrow
insane as that is to
pardon
say.
my French. How did that come into vogue?
Yeah.
saying,
Okay. So, but
"Pardon my
I've
French"?
decided that to borrow a phrase, to borrow my French, quarantine is about, say it with me, confronting your demons, to pull a phrase from
yeah.
Meg Stalter's podcast, because my demons are my body issues, my food issues, my jealousy issues, my comparing myself to other issues. And they're all rearing their ugly, hideous heads.
Yeah.
And I also, I haven't been drinking as we know
really?
for 2 days. So I actually I'm really evolved.
That's incredible.
Well, there's less when you drink, there's more time. There's more time to think about things even.
When you drink, there is?
When you don't drink, there's
Oh,
more
yeah.
time to face your problems.
Yeah, in a bad way, though. No,
Oh,
just
in a
kidding.
horrible way, of course. Because it's nice, like there's a relief when it gets dark. You're like, okay, I can like now like kind of turn off, have a drink, watch TV, go to bed. But now I'm
Yeah.
saying, you know what, girl? Watch a whole movie without looking at your phone. By the way, we watched
Yeah.
The Social Network last night.
Oh, did you? Did you like it?
It's an amazing. I mean, I'd already seen it. It's an amazing
Yeah, me
film.
too. I saw it only one time in theaters. Loved every second of it.
It's so fucking good. And Jesse Eisenberg, I stan. Let's get him on the pod for once.
Yeah, please, Jesse, if you're listening, come on the
Please,
pod.
Jesse, I know you're listening. How old is he? Ageless.
Ageless, but also like probably literally, he's probably between us. Great. He's in the
Our
grade.
friend of the pod, Jabuki, told Bri that Bri posted a baby picture of himself, and Jabuki said that baby Bri looks like Jesse Eisenberg, which is
Wait, what did you comment on it?
what?
Literally, look at me. I'm feeling jealous that Jabuki commented on Brian's. And so, yeah.
I said he commented saying that baby Bri looks like Jesse Eisenberg.
Wow. Okay, Jabuki, definitely feel comfortable to get in my comment sections if you're bored. Anyways, okay. So let's show you wrap up.
Are we bringing in our G? I
Are we
can't tell what.
bringing in our G?
Oh, wait till producer sounds off in the combs.
Well, she's like, you can wrap up whenever. It's kind of like her vibe right now.
I have such a hard time with life. Okay, on that note, we're going to bring in our guest.
I have such a hard time with life.
Okay, well, I'm so excited to have her on the pod. I mean, I can't even believe my little ears
I can't even
and
believe
my eyes.
I'm so scared but excited to meet a new person. Like it's the first day of school.
She's an amazing actress, an incredible social media presence. So kind, so funny, such a delight. Put your ears open for the amazing Nicola Coughlan.
Seek treatment if you're boring as fuck. Seek treatment if you're unlucky in love. Seek treatment if you just can't take a hint. Well, seek treatment with Kat and Pat.
Hey, it's Kat.
I'm Pat.
And welcome to Seek Treatment. This is a
Right.
podcast
That's
about boys,
sex,
fucking, dating, and love. We're back in the studio with Nicola Coughlan.
Hi, guys.
Oh my
Hi,
God.
Nicola.
Ireland.
I have to say immediately, I'm getting like the most incredible energy from you. Like, I feel so at home.
I know.
I feel so
Oh, man.
warm.
You're really
Very
glowing.
pleasant. Well, I just put a lot of makeup on.
It
I
looks
was like,
amazing.
I was like, oh, I'll get ready all day, and then obviously, like half an hour ago, I was like crying because I hadn't showered, and then
It's
threw myself
impossible.
into the shower, and like my hair's still a bit wet, but I threw on like this Victorian bride's dress, which I felt like you would
I'm
enjoy.
obsessed.
It's not. It's from H&M. It's just like I had never worn it before, but yeah.
Wait,
and
they
I have
have
sweatpants on underneath it.
so a couple of things. We have to be honest with our listeners about the fact that you're
Okay.
currently located in.
Tell
where
us
are you-
where.
I'm in Ireland right now.
And are
We're
you?
in Ireland.
Yeah.
I'm in Galway, so it's like the West Coast. If you've heard of the song Galway Girl, yes,
I
it's
have heard of
probably
that.
about me. Ed Sheeran needs to leave me alone, and he won't leave me alone.
Oh my God. He's
No.
so
Oh my-
he's such a pest.
You're gonna, for your next birthday, I'm gonna get you an order of protection from Ed Sheeran.
All I ever wanted. Thank you so much.
Wait, what was
Who
I
are you
gonna say?
with? Who are you quarrying with?
My mama. So
Oh,
she
nice.
is. I was in London. I was working, and then my family over here were like, I think this is quite bad. And I was like, no, I don't think that it is. And they were like, okay, come home now. So I've been home for
Yeah.
like 2 months with my mom.
How
And
is that?
I mean, it's good. She's like, why are you not getting out of bed? Why are you not doing anything?
That's
And then
me with Catherine. That's me with Catherine.
I feel like I'm doing weird things. Like one day I'm like, okay, fine, I'll paint the porch.
Oh, interesting.
That sounds amazing to paint the porch.
I did that. It's very
Wait,
small, so
What is it like in Ireland?
What do you paint it with?
Do you know that?
Just wall paint. I hope it's right. Like
Wow,
unless
to
it like
have
starts. Yeah, I don't know.
To have
It might
paint at
go-
your house, that's so beautiful.
Do you know that when this is all over, I might go to Ireland one day since it's my culture and my heritage?
Is it? Of course,
Mhm.
Patrick. Of course it is. Do you know what your name is in Irish?
Padraig.
Yeah, well, you don't pronounce the D.
Padraig.
It's like Porrig. Yeah.
Porrig.
Porrig.
I'm
Porrig.
gonna
will
start
re-
calling you that.
Porrig.
Porrig,
I
I
like-
like again.
You
I
put
like it
in
better.
you'd put in an O or no, like a mock. Porrig mock Rhaegon, probably.
Oh my god. Okay,
I
pig
know.
Latin. Okay, Irish is pig Latin.
I know.
You know,
Just
what would my name
lie.
be? Because my mom's side has
Catherine.
some Irish situation.
Oh,
I'm about
Catherine.
98% Ashkenazi Jew, but then there's a little bit Irish in there.
It'd be like Colleen.
That's a different name. Girl, that's a different name. At that point, your name is Colleen.
No, like CA with an
At that
accent
point,
on
your name is
it.
Colleen.
I'm trying to-
So is this the house you grew up in?
This is the house I grew up in. This was my brother's room, which he was the eldest. So then we just cleared out all traces of him. This doesn't, there's nothing of his in here anymore.
Oh my god, yeah,
And
it's
now
lavender. It looks lavender from where I'm sitting.
It
Is
is.
that true?
I think I like chose the color because it's the guest
It's
room. And I was like,
gorge.
Because guess what,
14.
boys? But also, I didn't even assume that because boys can have lavender, and girls can have.
we've
Boys
just been
can
saying that
have
for years.
lavender.
Let's just make it a thing now. Let them have it.
Let them have it.
They're
Let them
allowed.
eat
have
cake and have
lavender.
lavender.
Let them eat lavender king.
They love
And when
it.
did you move to London?
I moved there nearly 10 years ago because I am an
my God.
old crone.
You're not that because I don't think you're that.
So
Wait, we're gonna have to.
If you feel comfortable
if you
sharing.
feel
yeah,
so
I'm
safe.
I'm 33.
Perfect.
Are you
I'm-
serious?
I'm serious.
You look so young.
I'm gonna
I was
be
born in
33 soon.
1987.
You've truly blown my mind with that information.
you're
I was like
early.
Nicholas 24.
I
Love
was-
that.
I was born in '88, so us and Taylor Swift are all four
Yeah.
years of high school. 87, 88, 89,
Oh
90.
my god, imagine.
Yeah. Us and Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Us and
Isn't
Taylor
it?
Swift.
And you know what's so funny, Nicholas? I met you on your birthday.
Wait,
You
how
met me
did
on
you
my-
guys meet?
So
We-
our
yeah, go
friend
ahead.
our friend Jack Rook.
Shout
I
out.
went to Jack is one of the funniest people in the world.
We
but-
gotta have
Okay.
Jack on the pod actually.
Oh
Wait,
my
is
god,
it-
you definitely should.
Wait,
Oh,
is he gay or
ugh.
straight?
He's gay.
He's
Is that
gay.
okay with you?
Is he gorgeous?
He is gorgeous.
Gorgeous
Is he-
in every single way.
Does he know about me and does he care about me?
I think
He probably knows
would-
about you.
I think he definitely knows about you. Yeah,
But doesn't care about me, obviously.
Yeah, if he cares about me, then he cares about you.
It's true.
Yeah.
He just doesn't know how to say it yet. He doesn't know
Jack
how to express.
Rook.
Jack,
Jack
Rook. What a
Rook.
good name.
Is he Irish?
He is not. He's English.
Oh my god.
So we
my
went to New York.
God.
I know it's.
That's my favorite scene from Romy Michelle's high school reunion. It's, oh my god, there are magnets on your back, Michelle. Oh my god. Oh my god.
We had that banana magnet in my house when I was younger, and I was
Oh my
like,
god.
Yeah. And I
Oh
was
my
thinking
god.
the other day how much Jared Kushner now looks like, the dream version of Sandy Frink.
Yeah.
The one that's
Oh,
not
yes.
actually
Oh
him.
my
But like
God.
that, like weird surgery he's got. Doesn't he look like that?
See, is
Yeah.
who Sandy Frank was.
Oh,
That Jared Kushner was based on that.
I think so.
that's so accurate.
Evil dream, Sandy Frink.
Now, where
Oh,
should I go
man.
if I was to visit Ireland when all this is over?
Okay, so yeah, I would always say come to Galway because
Really?
it's really pretty, and we're voted the friendliest city in the world by Lonely Planet. Thank you very much.
Oh my god,
Wow.
Lonely Planet.
You could also go to Derry because there's a 30-foot mural of me there.
Absolutely.
That's not a joke. There actually.
I know. Isn't that amazing?
That's incredible. I want to go. If I come to Galway, will you show me around?
Of course I will.
Okay.
Like a good seafood, and we're like by the sea, and it's cute and it's little, and you can walk around it. And yeah.
Fun.
That sounds amazing.
I
I've only
love
been to
every-
Dublin.
Dublin, yes. I mean, I prefer Galway because I'm from there, but it's
Of
like,
course.
yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
I had the
Dublin's
time of
for
my life in
tourists.
Dublin, and I literally ran into a pod fan at a falafel shop, and she bought me a falafel
Oh my god.
in
Oh my
Dublin.
they
That
have
was me.
falafel.
I want to shout out. I want to shout out to her.
Was-
You and that falafel girl was Nicola.
I was that falafel girl.
It wasn't. It was a
That's
kebab.
how they met.
It was
No,
a
when I
kebab.
first saw Kat perform, because my friend Jack was like, my friend's a comedian, and you're like, oh God, I don't know, is this going to be good? And then we went to the show and we laughed so much. Like me and my
That's so
sister were like nearly
fun.
ill in the front row that you like had to tell us to calm down, which was fair and accurate because it was like, I was like obsessed with you. And then I ended up seeing you like perform like 3 times. And I saw the
yeah.
live recording of this pod also.
Oh my god. Wait,
Oh
where,
my god.
Where did you see that?
in somewhere in Brooklyn. I don't
Oh,
remember.
cool.
No, did you come? Were you at the Yeah, that's right, because you were at the
It was
Bell House
January
show.
2019. Yes,
That was
Yes,
the
that was our
first one we
first one. That
did.
was our Frances Ha night.
That was I was just gonna say, so that was our Frances Ha night, because we looked at each other after the show and we both had boyfriends and we were like, we did it.
Yeah.
Oh,
It didn't last,
But
but
then
nothing gold can stay.
But then it came back.
It came back. But
Yeah,
then
no,
that was so
wait.
fun. I remember like Lolly was there
Yeah.
and Jack. And then yeah, and then what was I gonna say? And so does your sister live in New York, or is she in Galway as well?
No, I brought her as a gift for her birthday.
That's right,
I'm
that's right.
a really nice person.
You
I
are a
can't-
nice person.
I can't find Jack Rook on Instagram.
Jack,
He's definitely on there.
Jack Dave Rook, maybe?
Jack Dave Rook. Rook
Jack
spelled
Dave.
kind of like the chess piece.
He's done my show at Club Coming. He's really funny.
He's
Has-
so funny.
And he has some amazing merch. I want to go buy
Okay,
some
I
of his
found him.
merch.
Yeah, he's a t-shirt
Um,
that says "Only show your dick if people ask to see your dick," which is an
amazing idea.
Can't find.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we met, and then and ever since then I've been like, we got to get this girl on the pod because you're on Dairy Girls. You just shot a brand new show.
Yes.
Can you talk about it? Is it secret?
Yes, I can talk. Yeah, I can talk about it. So Shonda Rhimes signed this big, huge.
Do you know that I love Shonda Rhimes?
She's so
Can you
cool.
Pat would like this?
Wait, you've met her?
Yeah. But when I met her, I did like the weirdest thing because I went to LA back in February just because we've been filming the show for like 7 months. And I was like, they were like, oh, come to Shondaland. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'll come. But they were like, oh,
Shondaland.
she's like recording something today for the website. So I don't think you'll get to meet her. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. And I was walking down and she came out of her office and I did that thing that Oprah does to people where she holds their hands.
Oh my god. Oh
But
my god.
I like didn't let go of her hands and I was like, let the fuck go of her. What are you
Yeah.
doing? But
Oh my god.
she was she's really, really cool and nice. So she signed this big ass deal with Netflix to make all these new shows. And the first one is called Bridgerton. And it's a period drama series about sex, boys, love, fucking, and
Oh.
dating.
Oh, okay, Shonda kind of
So-
borrowing from our
Oh,
I
catalog.
know,
nice.
but
this is also-
Treatment meets England.
Because
Yeah.
this is also a period drama, our
Yeah.
show.
It's a period drama.
It really is. It is.
But I can't imagine
I'm
Shonda making a
freaking as
period
fuck.
drama. She's so
I know. Well, it's
I'm
very
so
much
excited.
like, I don't like a lot of period drama, to be
Mhm.
very honest, because I feel like a lot of it's very slow and boring. But this one, the script was like very fun and quick and felt
It's a
really
comedy
modern.
kind of because you're kind
There's
of
a li-
you have a
There's a little
comedic
comedy in it, but it's more
sensibility.
of a drama.
Cool.
More of a
Oh my
drama.
God,
No, she's
that's-
like she's serious actress. Pat.
that's literally my
Nicola's
dreaming
serious
goal.
actress who happens to be really funny on Soch.
I think it's
That's
much.
literally my dreaming goal is to be in a serious Shonda.
No,
It's like, but
literally
that's-
my
but also
career
has
goal is
levity.
to
That
wear a
also has
bonnet.
levity in it.
My career goal is to wear a bonnet.
Yeah.
Oh really?
And we had
And a
like
corset.
we had corsets made by Mr. Pearl, who made Kim's corset for the Met Gala.
Oh my god.
So he made Kim's, and then literally the next one he made was my one.
Oh, that's my dream.
There should
Yeah,
be a
that's
Shonda
heaven.
show. There should be a Shonda show called Jury Duty, and it's about a jury who has duty, and the case goes on for years, and they're all kind of hooking up, and like they're all kind of like learning about each other's lives, and they're all
I
kind
mean,
of like
Pat,
listening to the case.
I
Start
would
writing
watch.
a script. That sounds
Yes.
Yeah.
amazing.
Okay,
Yeah.
if next time you hold Shonda's both of her hands like Oprah,
With their
Be like-
hands, yeah.
be like, I have a gay American friend who wants to write a show with you called Jury Duty where the jurors hook up.
It's about a jury that has duty.
Yeah.
So that's a log line I can't resist.
Yeah.
Well, I
Send them
just
a million.
I just stopped watching The People versus OJ, and I really wanted Sarah
It's
Paulson
so good.
to hook up, and
Can-
it
can
didn't
I ask-
happen.
You might not know this, but does Shonda use these kinds of pens? Because she was in a
my
she was in a
God.
commercial
Yes.
for she was in a commercial for these kinds of pens, and she said as a writer she only uses these, and that's why I bought them.
I think that's probably true. I know
Okay,
her
so-
office has an incredible view of like Griffith Observatory. I didn't
Is
know
that the pilot G2, Pat?
Yes, it's a Pilot G2, but you know what? My black ones are extra thin, which I need that.
So I actually,
This-
I on purpose bought the thick one, G2.
I can't wait to think when it's G2. And also G2
I
reminds me, of course,
love-
of Gatorade. And I recently watched a movie on Netflix that
Gatorade,
everyone
of
recommended
course.
to me called what was the movie called? I forget what it's called, but G2 was a huge part of the plot, like the Gatorade, the low calorie Gatorade G2. A woman's G2
We don't even
got
have
poisoned.
Gatorade in Ireland.
Oh my god.
selling
really?
it.
How do you get by?
We don't. That's why we got the COVID because we didn't have any Gatorade to make it.
No,
better.
What's the
um,
vibe over there? I have so many. So we have a little COVID song about to check in with our friends, and it goes, Mood.
Food?
Do you
Do you
have
have
it?
it? What's
What's your
home?
food, work,
work,
home vibe?
vibe.
Mood.
Oh, I
Do you
Do you
have
have
it?
it? What's your
Food,
food, work,
home.
home
There's a bit of a lag.
vibe? We
Food, work,
forget.
home vibe.
We forget. We forget.
a food work home. So
So first of all, what's your mood?
My
Then do you
mood-
have it?
my mood is like when I wake up every day, I'm like, I can't fucking believe this is happening again.
I know.
Mhm.
And have a little existential crisis to wake
Wait,
up with.
again.
Yeah, you just like, is this can't.
Another day.
Like
Oh,
I
another
did.
day. Oh, yes.
That's exactly
yes.
how I feel. I'm like, are you
I thought
serious
you
about
meant-
doing this again?
I thought you meant Ireland had like another disease before this.
Imagine if we did.
Yeah.
We really.
This is Ireland's first disease.
Also, everyone has cold sores here. It's just
Really?
so bad. Yes, let's just say that that's true.
Okay.
And then you wait. So that's your mood. And then
That's my mood. And then I get up like quite late, and then I like go on Instagram for about 2 hours.
Mhm.
And eventually my mom gets mad at me and she's like, going for a walk. And then I go for a walk and I like,
Moms are desperate for you to go to a
I-
walk.
and read. Mom's
and
like,
read.
if you're bored, read a book.
Moms
You're
are
hungry?
like,
You're hungry, grab a handful of nuts. That's what my mom would say.
yeah,
yeah.
just look at a blueberry.
Moms
and
are
I just-
nuts.
yeah, she's like, go for your walk. And then I go for the walk and I'm like, oh, this is really hard. And then I finish the walk and I'm like, I can't believe I'm so into fitness. I'm all about wellness and like namaste. And then I have a shower and then I go and like cook a meal and I'm like, this day is great. And then it's the exact same every single day.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Hmm.
It's
That
so
sounds about
awful,
right.
isn't it?
Are you
Mm.
glad you went home, or do you wish you kind of quarantined?
No, it's good because I can look after my mama, but I miss my little flat in London and I miss just
Yeah.
doing shit. I'm just,
I know. It's like at this point, we're so ready to be back.
Yeah.
no.
What is the vibe in London? Have you talked to your friends there?
I mean, it's a little bit crazy because like it's weird being Irish and living there because you hear like what the government here was doing and they were like shutting down schools, and in London there was still like all of the shit happening, and that's why my family were
Mhm.
like, get out of there. So
Oh,
I was like trying to
really?
tell my friends, like the Irish government have like shut all this shit down already, so maybe you should like go
Yeah.
home. And they've told people to go back to work in London and stuff. So it's
Oh,
like, no.
really?
Yeah, it's not the best.
Yeah,
It's
wait, that's
crazy.
interesting.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, not
good.
good. Not good.
'Cause didn't the Prime Min have it?
He did. Yeah.
So
did.
why is he sending you out to work if he's literally had it? And
But also they lied because they were like, he's not even that bad. He's not bad. And then when he came out, he was like, I nearly died. And you're like, well, what is the truth?
they're always trying to tell you that like a
The
prime
truth
minister
is
someone
always
isn't
not
that
where
bad.
you want it to be.
It's like they're always
No.
gonna pretend like a president isn't sick, or like it's like if a president's sick, like that doesn't really like no one's mad at them for being sick. You know what I mean?
No.
Remember when Hillary passed out and everyone was like trying to hide it?
Yeah, I remember
Oh my
that.
God, I don't.
Hillary passed out
It
on
was
the
I remember
campaign
recently
tour.
when Oprah
It was like
fell,
election
I was-
vibes. And by the election, I do mean 2016, and I'll mean that for the rest of my life.
Were you guys desperate to faint when you were little?
Yeah,
So much.
I was. I
wanted
never
to
did. I
faint-
never want to.
I never did. I wanted when I was little. I wanted to faint so bad. And one time I was walking home from school, and it was like kind of hot, and I got to my front yard, and I was in my school uniform, and like my back. I was in 4th grade, and we were living at my grandma's this year, and that's when I walked from school, and I just lied on the front. I like got down and lied on the front yard with my backpack, hoping my mom would think I fainted. I just wanted to faint and like wanted that to be part of our story as a family. I lied there for like 6 minutes. No one comes out. I like stand up. I'm like, I walk inside. I'm like, yeah, I think I fainted outside. Everyone's like, no. I was like, okay, have a glass of water. I was like, okay. I was like, I don't know if I should go to the emergency. I don't know if I should go to the hospital for a few weeks or what, but I just fainted outside. So
I was also that exact child in that I once went to my youth club when I was 12 and it was Secret Santa. And I remember making a really special Santa Claus present and it was all great. And then the boy that got me a multi-packet of mini Snickers bars. And I was like filled with rage and really angry about it. And then everyone was like throwing like Coca-Cola on the floor and the floor was all sticky and wet. And I chased after him to like swing it to hit him. I swung so hard with such rage that I spun myself, fell flat on my back on the ground.
Oh no.
And I was like 12, surrounded by boys. So I was like, okay, the only thing to do is pretend to have fainted.
oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
So I lay on the ground like, and then I had to like get them to like lift me out there. Like I was like some sports star, a terrible injury, and my best friend, she
Oh
like
my
washed my
God.
hair in the sink, and I was like, my neck. So yes.
Oh, wait, one time I fell skiing when I was young with and I was seeing my cousins and my uncle, and I lied there for a while, hoping people would thought I like fainted. And then I got up and was like, "Yeah, I'm okay now," but I definitely was kind of unconscious for a while. And everyone was like, "Okay, well, have a glass of water." Everyone's always telling me to have a glass of water because I was always like saying I
No, but that's
fainted.
like when you're little, like that was like we would make fun of the school nurse because she was British randomly, and she was like, "Have a sip of water and you'll be all right." And I was like, "No, I'm in pain." And we would all
Yeah.
do impressions of her. And her
My
name was her last name was Crump.
Wow, Christmas with the
If
crumb,
that's
comma,
okay to
Christmas with
say.
the.
No, I think it's
I
time we
am.
really dive in. Nicola, we
Yes,
ask a little question on this
I'm.
pod.
It's very quickly. I'm.
Do you have another story about pretending you fainted or?
No. Because of the chaos that was earlier this morning, my charger's in the other room. So I want you girls to continue. I'm gonna run
Yes.
as fast as my little feet will carry me. Grab my charger. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, you get that charger, girly.
I
Okay, I'll wait
believe
to
in
ask the
you.
main question then. So then, yeah, when do you think life will be normal again?
I don't think it's gonna be till like just before Christmas, and I really do think that, and that sucks, and I hate that I think that.
That's so sad. Wait, also, as an Irish person, have you been enjoying Normal People?
It's so good.
I
Like
had to stop
got,
watching it. It made me like too emotional.
but like it also just makes you emotional and very horny. It's like
I know.
not really great for the time right now.
My grandmother's okay. Look, my grandmother doesn't know how to do like her me emoji. Oh wait, it went away. So she didn't. I don't think she knew she was making one. So it's just like bald, creepy head, like it's like half done, and she clearly just was pressing the wrong buttons. So whenever she calls me, it's like this baby's head, like aw, the best girly.
Yeah, my mom's in
Yeah.
her 70s and only got a smartphone like it within the last 3 years, I want to say. So then
So
she
how
like
many sibs do you have?
I have a brother and 2 sisters, and I'm the baby.
You're the baby.
The baby. Yes.
Oh my, what's your sign?
Capricorn.
Oh
Wait,
my
what does that
god.
mean? What
Hard
does that
work. It
mean,
means you're a hard
Capricorn?
worker.
Hard worker, but like I was like, it's like the really boring one. Although my friend's really into it, and she's like, you're not a typical Capricorn. You've got like Taurus rising, and I was like, okay.
Oh, you're not like other girls.
No, I'm
Yeah,
very
yeah.
different to every other girl I've ever met in the world.
I
In the world.
I don't know my rising.
There's definitely a way to figure that out.
Yeah.
Now is literally the time.
Oh, wait, I
know.
wanted to
I've been
ask if
hoping-
someone would read my chart. I'm gonna go on my Instagram and say, will someone read my chart for once?
Oh yeah, me too.
I also want someone to teach me how to do stuff on GarageBand. So just putting that out into the universe. Now,
What I
Nicola,
will say, I've been
what?
getting incredible horoscopes lately. Like, and that's where Angela's literally getting annoyed because it's like every horoscope, it's like you're literally gonna have the best second of your life in 4 seconds. And it's like, okay. So yeah, been having good horoscope.
So on this pod, we ask a question just to get to know our guests really quickly. Who were you? Who are you? And who do you want to be?
Oh my god. I think who was I? It was like quite a precocious little child.
Oh yeah.
I used to like get in trouble for talking a lot in school. I don't think I was naughty, but I used to get in a lot of trouble, which I felt like was not fair.
Mhm.
What's the second part?
Were you always actress vibes?
Yeah, very much so. It's
When
really
you were
like
little.
youngest child shit. Like I didn't come from a
Ha-
family like that, but I was like, just like was watching The Wizard of Oz every morning when I got up, and I was like, I'm gonna be Judy Garland.
Yeah.
Very upsetting when I found out how that ended. I remember that.
And
period
girl,
of
you
time.
did it. You are the modern.
You
day
are.
Judy
You did it.
Garland. Wait, how many siblings do you have? Just the 2?
She's one
No,
of 4.
there's 3
One
older,
of
but
4.
my brother is 16 years older than me.
That's me with my older
I'm like,
sister.
that's so hot.
Is it a thing in and is it a thing in Ireland where everyone has a lot of kids?
Yeah.
Because my
It
mom
is.
has a lot of kids. I have a lot of siblings, and whenever everyone was like Irish Catholic and was like, calm down, shouting at me. But is that a thing in Ireland?
No, 100% is, and it was like I was supposed to say prostitution was illegal when the word I was thinking of was contraception.
My
Contraception
God.
was like illegal for like a very, very long time. So people used to
Really?
just be boning and having babies. Yeah.
When
Oh
did
my
it get
God.
legal?
I wonder if
When
I
did
can
it
get
get-
pregnant.
I feel like it was like the 80s, and that's not even a joke.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Are there are lots of gays in Ireland?
I mean, everywhere. Yes.
I'll never forget when I was
I met the
I'll never
nicest
forget-
gay in Dublin.
when I was 15, it was the Real World Paris, and there was an 18-year-old gay on it named Simon, and he was Irish. So
I feel
I
like
know there's at
if
least
I like
one.
tweeted that name, because Irish, like Ireland's so small, Irish Twitter, so someone would be like, "Who was Simon the gay from?"
From Real World
And I would
Paris.
like
Let's
get
put it
that
out there.
information for you.
And when I
Does
also
anyone
need to
remember?
and yes, you should put out Simon Gay from Real World Paris, who was like 18 years old. And also on Real World Paris was a girl who had a brother who was at my high school named Leah was the girl. And Pasquale was her brother.
Wow.
And she came to his graduation. And someone I know saw her in the restroom.
I love those like times.
Mind if I
when
write
you
this down? It's so.
Well, I don't want to brag, but when my sister was 20 and I was 12, she saw Kevin from the Backstreet Boys in London. So
Oh
I
my
guess we
God.
all have
Wow.
celebrity stories.
Kevin's
Yeah,
really
I
hot.
guess we all have celebrity stories at the end of the day.
I don't really know
Yours-
if I
Just
have
how
any
it is.
celebrity stories.
Your celebrity story, Nicola, is that you have two. One is that your sister saw Kevin from the Backstreet Boys in London, and the other
Yes.
is that you held Shonda Rhimes like Oprah.
Yeah,
That's
and,
almost
like-
double celebrity. To do something like Oprah is to be part of a celebrity story.
Yeah. I mean, I had thought because she didn't like all the other Shonda people had come to set, and I was like, I will ask one of them one day, like, is Shonda, is she a hugger? Is she like whatever? And then I just went straight to the weird handhold that I've never done before. First
What
time,
was she like towards
first-
you?
really, really nice. Although she was
Amazing.
like, I was like, are you gonna come to visit set? And she was like, oh, I've got small kids. And I went, they'll be fine. Great.
Oh my
kids.
god! Oh my god!
No, Shonda,
you're not
abandon,
wrong.
abandon your children. Come hang out with
Oh,
me
they'll
in
be fine.
London. I
Wait, how
assume
much-
they will be okay.
And what were you like? Did you have a crush? What is high school in Ireland? Do they have kind of high school like how we have it?
So primary school is from like 4 to 12 and secondary is from 12 to like, I was 17 when I left. I was like a tiny little baby when I left. And like our
And
Oh
then
my
finals,
god!
And did you go to drama school?
I wanted to. I started like acting profesh when I was a teen. But I
Go
was, like,
off,
very-
queen. Go absolutely off, businesswoman bitch.
Oh, like so much. I was
Wait,
like
when you
very
were how
embarrassed
old?
by it.
Yeah.
I would say about 14, 15.
Oh,
Hey, artists.
No, they thought it was fucking weird.
so how
My
did
dad-
you do it?
my dad was in the army, my mom was a housewife, and I was just very odd, and I used to like make my own little movies and stuff, and then
Oh my god!
I used to I'd be like,
Duplass
look
brother
at the-
vibes.
yeah. I'd look at the Olsen twins and be like, they're really succeeding, and I just don't feel like I am. Like,
Oh my god!
like they're really doing everything I want to be doing, and I'm not doing it. And I used to take stuff really seriously. Like if the school musical, like the set was painted crap, I was like, I just don't feel like anyone's taking this seriously. Like, I just
Yeah.
don't give a shit at all.
I
So it's kind
I
of
wasn't-
that, but
Oh, sorry. I wasn't industrious enough as a child.
porch now it's all gone to shit.
No, you're just as industrious. You're painting a porch during core. I mean, I've never heard of
I-
such a thing.
I
think I
forgot
just have
that
to
she
be,
said
like,
she was painting.
so unproductive. Yeah.
I
I
forgot
have
she
to
said
paint
she
the
was painting a
front door
porch,
then.
and I thought that you were saying she's painting a porch, like short for portrait. And I was like, tell us about your portrait.
I mean, feel free to tell us about any portrait you are painting. So that's who you were, and then who are you now?
Who am I now? I mean, I feel like it kind of the same. I feel like I don't know, I feel like I'm definitely happier now. I feel like my 20s were like very like tough and like just like very broke and very and I wasn't doing what I wanted to be doing, and I was a bit like
Yeah.
but like I'll just be that like annoying shit that like in your 30s it's just so much better.
It literally is though.
the
Is it?
pandemic,
Why?
it is.
Why? I'm in hell right now.
Wait, how old are you right now? If you
I'm
don't
28.
mind. No, it's weird. I know it's weird. Actually, 28 was like
28
my
was the
worst
worst.
age. Oh,
I
it
feel
was
so close. I feel so close to everything I want, but just like so far, and now the pandemic has just like stalled all my dreams. I feel.
yeah.
28
That's
was I
big
was so
28
worried
energy.
about. Yeah. I was so worried about becoming 30 when I was 28. And then when I was 29, I was like, I'm so worried. And then I was 30. I was like, oh, wait, no, like this is better. And like literally being 28 sucked. If I was turning 28 next year instead of 31, instead of 32, then I would be mad because I would rather be
Yeah.
32 than 28.
But let me ask you
Um,
this: like, when did you start to feel? I'm like, when did you get happy? The day you turned 30.
It was I don't know, it was weird. I think I stopped, like I started like living in the moment more, but I always like really struggled with that. I was always like, oh, you know, what about when this thing happens, and that let me think
I
about all the worst
know.
things in the past, and then I kind of I don't know, I just like
But do you think that's now because you're a
fucking
successful
stop.
actress, you can like chill and be happy? Or do you think the success has nothing to do with it?
I think it's definitely linked. I wouldn't be like, no, it's not at all. It does
Yeah.
make me happy that I'm living my dream. Like, that's
Yeah.
bullshit. No, it does make me much happier. But I think even in general, I just try and like a lot more and not think about, you know, crap.
I know.
Yeah. I
It
feel
must
like your
be-
whole 20s, you're kind of trying to get stuff done before you grow up because you have to feel like you were kind of accomplished even before you were an adult. And then when you get to be 30, you're like, you realize it just doesn't matter. You don't feel against the clock or something. Like,
Yeah, I think that's true. Like, I know I'll never be on a 30 under 30 list, but fuck that anyway.
I know. If you're on a 30 under 30 list, it's like you're not cool. No offense.
It's
to
I
actually-
really
anyone.
want to be on. I really want to be on one.
No. If you're on a 30 under 30, you're not like interesting to me. Like, it's like, okay, so when did he struggle?
Okay, well, I can't wait to become uninteresting to you in a few years.
Yeah. Oh,
I have-
hopefully
I have-
18 months
I have really a year left to be interesting.
yeah.
To be before I
to be
become
interesting to
yeah,
me.
to
The
be
only
uninteresting to
thing
my
I
friend
want to be
Pat.
on, do you remember the Vanity Fair cover that had like Mary Kate
Yes.
Darcy, Lilo, like
Of course,
that's the what I want
It
to
was
be on, not a 30
all-
that specific cover. I want to be on that.
right.
It was
Part
Alston,
of that world.
Bladell, Duff, Bynes, and Raven Simone was on the cover.
Raven
No,
Simone
my
and Evan Rachel
God.
Wood.
I want her to
read that
thrive.
article a little.
Me too.
It was an article a little bit.
She was a
ago where
genius.
like,
She was so funny.
yeah. There was
It's
an
so
article a little
good.
while ago that was like she's coming back. She's off Adderall. Like, and then I haven't heard from her in a second. So
Do you think Adderall ruins lives?
yeah, it's so funny that right now, especially in reality TV, there's a moment where like everyone's coming, like everyone who's crazy on reality TV is like, I actually was on Adderall and now I'm not, and I'm not crazy anymore.
My dad into your life.
It
And I
definitely
was
ruined
like-
my life. I think that I had a dream 2 nights ago that I did Molly with my dad. What do you guys think that means?
I think it's probably that you should. I keep having dreams that my friends are dying, which is also really.
Oh my god.
I had a dream my friend died at the dentist, and for some reason was my responsibility to tell her parents. And I was like, I
Oh
don't know
my
if this
God.
is my thing that I have to do. But
And you-
Oh
yeah.
my God.
that was chill.
You had
that
to
was
show up at
cute.
our parents' doors like I was gonna say an American flag, like an Irish flag, and be like, I don't know. Okay. Anyways,
So-
we're gonna find out.
We're gonna ask you who you want to be and what your big dreams are after the break.
Seek treatment if you're boring as fuck. Seek treatment if you're unlucky in love. Seek treatment if you just can't take a hint. Well, seek treatment with Kat and Pat.
And we are here with Irish superstar phenomenon, icon, diva goddess, Nicola Coughlan.
Hi.
Now, you know
Hey,
what? Your
girl.
last name is Irish pronunciation, which not everyone would know.
Oh,
It's so-
Colin.
Coughlan. It's
Okay,
got the
Coughlan.
word
should I say
cock in
that?
it.
I thought it was Colin.
I mean, I don't really mind. Don't worry.
No, of course I'm doing it right. I'm gonna do it right. How do you like it?
So it's
How do you like it?
Coughlan.
How do you like it, baby? How do you like
Nicola
it? There's a
Nicola
very
Coughlan.
famous. There's a very
Nicola
famous
Coughlan.
But doesn't that drive you
There's a-
crazy? People should not
there's
say
a-
your name wrong. You should be so mad at me right now. Cancel me.
Not at all.
Cancel
Not
my
bad
ass.
at all.
She's
wait,
fuming. I just watched
this is-
4,000 episodes of Love Island.
This is
Oh
so
my
random.
god,
I have two
that
things.
season.
I have one thing to say and one thing to do. One thing I have to say is that there's a historically famous, maybe from like the 80s, maybe from the 90s, or maybe from 80s or 90s, Irish miler named Eamon Coughlin, and
Yes,
who's you know him?
I know of him. Yes.
Yes. And then secondly, what is the deal with Scotland?
I know. What are they doing?
Are they like connected with you guys? Like what is their
So
deal?
yeah, they are. So they are also Celts. So if you go England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, three nations are Celtic, and then there's England, who are
Wait,
like
is Wales its own thing? I thought Wales was
Wales
like
is
kind
its
of
own.
part of it.
No, it's its own country. And then in Ireland
Then
we
why
have the Republic, and then Northern Ireland as well.
if Wales is a country, then why was Princess Anne a queen of Wales when Wales probably should have had its own queen?
Because there's that, and then there's the United Kingdom, the United
And,
Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland. It's a whole thing.
oh, so is the royal family in charge of Ireland too? No offense.
Not where I'm from. No, it's fine. No, but not where I'm from.
Okay,
But if I
cool.
say I'm doing a show in Dublin, is that UK?
That's Republic of Ireland.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Yes.
Okay,
That's
so-
fucking crazy. The world is big, wild, wacky, crazy, and I'm loving every minute of being in it.
So great.
Essentially, Meghan Markle's in charge of Dublin, but not. Oh no, is in charge of Wales, but not of Dublin. And when Meghan Markle tries to tell Dublin to do something, they're
What
like,
is
"You're
she
not
up
in
to?
charge
What is
of
that
us."
girly girl up to?
I
Maggie
know.
Moo
Quarantined in Canada.
Quarantined with
this
Bay
fall.
as fuck.
Quarantined with
So
Bay
what-
in Canada this fall on Freeform.
The best ever is that my mom, as I said, she's in her 70s. She just got a smartphone, but she started watching YouTube, and she doesn't understand like algorithms. So she likes watching things about the royal family. But then like I went to her emails the other day, and it was like all these like Meghan Markle YouTube channel updates. And I was like, Mom! Like
Yeah.
for like 70,000 meg. She doesn't know how she's done it or anything, but it's great.
I love the royal family. Is it
Do
okay
you?
to
Do
say?
you like the new baby?
I don't care about the babies. Everyone's always like the babies, the baby.
I think
only
because
care
another
once-
one of your interests is babies, but the Venn diagram doesn't kind of.
Yeah,
over.
like, I don't like.
You like
well, I
babies and
just-
you like the royal family, but you don't care about royal babies. If
Just
Truth
I'm
like
was
more-
not
draw
rich
that up.
babies.
more interested in like the aging. Like I'm more interested in like when there's a king I'm more interested in the siblings that don't kind of become the king or queen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who like then
Mm.
their kids are like cousins with like the famous babies, and their kids like Beatrice. Like no one necessarily super cares about Beatrice.
Yeah.
But I do,
She's always
'cause-
wearing crazy hats.
Of course. Anyways, I don't mean to talk about the royal family because Nicola, look at me. They are not in charge of you. They cannot
No,
ever
they're
tell
not
you
my
what to
boss.
do.
No.
Although I do live in the UK, so I have to pay the Queen some of my tax money, but
Mm.
you
Now,
know.
Nicola, would you ever want to live in the States?
I would. I want someone to pay me to go and work in New York.
Well,
I'm
if
sure
you're,
you
like,
will get to do
hoping
that very soon.
That will happen. That would be a nice thing to do.
What is
mean,
your
it would
dream?
be nice if, oh my God. I would just
Author.
like to
EGOT.
just so I don't know. I want to kind of keep working. I know that sounds really dumb, but I think because I didn't work for so long, I'm like, if people will give me money to do acting, I would be very happy to do that. And I
Totally.
want to
That's the
meet
dream.
like Amy and Tina.
Mhm.
I want to like
Yes.
hold their, I want to Oprah hold their hands like that.
Yeah.
I see that. I definitely see that for you.
Oh my, thank you.
Definitely.
I just want to do loads of different shit. I think like things are better nowadays. I think there's more opportunity to do different stuff. I think
Mhm.
before I was like, are you a comedy actor? Are you a drama actor? Are you whatever? But I think now that the lines are a bit more blurred, and it's good.
It's the song "Blurred Lines" from
Yeah, it's
2013.
blurred lines. That it was actually. I'm
It's that
reclaiming
iconic
that.
feminist anthem.
Have you ever drunkenly been like, I'm not dancing to this? Because I have done that, and like no one cares. I was in a gay
Wow.
I'm
club
always
in
like,
Soho.
this slaps. I'm like, oops, this slaps. My new show on E, oops, this slaps.
What is the gay scene like in Ireland in terms of like, is it cool to be gay there? Is it like, was it cool to be gay there for longer than the United States? Can everyone get married there?
Now you can. So there was when was the referendum? I think it was 2005 was the equal marriage referendum. So
Yeah, that
Ireland
was
was
so
actually the first country in the world to vote for equal marriage by popular vote. is
That's incredible.
incredible of us. Congratulations,
what?
Ireland.
I hate to say it, but 2005 was about a year after the 18-year-old gay Simon went on Real World Paris. So I
Oh
feel
my
like
God,
that
not
had-
2005.
He
What
hates
am
to
I
say. He hates to bring that
I
up.
hate to say it, but that must have had
Hates
something to
Simon.
do. It can't be
No.
coincidence.
Well, It is because I've massively fucked it and just realized it happened in 2015, not 2005.
Oh, okay,
Because-
yeah.
Mm,
I was gonna say that sounds so early. I
This
was
is
like,
a
I
lot
really
of
like
work for
gay-
Simon to do.
absolutely did
Yeah.
not happen then. So yeah, and I hit gay clubs in Dublin and in Belfast too, and yeah, I think it's pretty cute now.
You know
That's
that
great.
speaking of gay Simons, did you know there's a Hulu show called Love Victor that's a spin-off of Love Simon, but there's none of the
No.
same character. There's none of the same characters or storylines, but it's a spin-off because
That
there's
shouldn't be
also a gay
allowed. That shouldn't
there's
be
also a
allowed.
gay person in Love Victor.
I don't like that. You know, I really bombed in Dublin, and that's why I think maybe it's not.
No,
That's why I was like, is it gay friendly? I
Oh my
bombed, but then I
God.
had some that were fun and then some that were bombs. And I think it's because I was opening for like YouTube sketch group vibes, and it was like a lot of straight guys.
Oh, was it Foil Arms and Hog?
It was. They were super nice.
So yeah, it would be quite a different. Like when I was at university, I was in an improv competition against them.
Okay,
Wow, the world is all together.
Tell us about what was it like at uni?
So I did English and classical civilization, and I did no work at all, and just
Because
was
you
like,
were,
I'm
like,
in
being
the
a working
drama
actress.
society,
Yeah.
and yeah, and I just kind of got my degree just about, and then went to drama school and like forgot all about that.
But wait, were you doing improv comedy?
Yeah, just like in the drama society, like not as my course, but yeah, I was very
Cool.
into improv at the time.
Did
Oh
you
my
do
God, you know, I
yes
think we
and?
need. Did you yes and everyone?
Did you
Yeah,
yes and?
usually.
everyone?
Did you do object work
Okay,
that was
cool.
like this? Were you like mixing a batter in a cake bowl like this? I'm like, why the fuck am I doing
Yeah.
this? I was always
Remember,
at
like,
UCB try pretending I was making cake.
Watching us. He's watching us. You sick fuck. And I pretend a killer was there.
There was
No, I
a
think that's
guy.
what.
No, there was a guy I went to drama school with who was so bad at improv that everything he would come into, he just would go, "Everybody get down!" every sketch, every single one. I was like, "This is the worst." thing
He
ever.
sounds amazing.
There was a
And were
guy in
you-
one of my there was a guy in my UCB class once who was, and actually our producer Tracy was in this class, and maybe she'll remember this person.
Tracy, shout out if you remember this person.
Scream, who would, if he was holding something, he was kind of a nerdy, like unlikable guy, and if he was holding something in a scene when the teacher called edit, he would like throw it up in the air to be like, "I'm done." But it's like if he was holding a cup when the scene was over, he would just like throw the cup in the air to be like, "I'm not really holding a cup." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
I
anyways.
mean, he sounds really
That's-
sexy.
He's
Wait, my
It's
question is: at uni, were you hooking up?
Was I hooking up? I mean, I feel like I was like very in love with all of like the drama boys, and I was like,
Mm.
like they just did like a rip off of Monty Python. I was like, oh my god, it's so incredible. I love that forever. And yeah, I don't think I've evolved much from that, which is really great for me.
Are you looking
When
for
was your
love?
first?
What's
And
your
when was your
status?
first kiss? And what was your first kiss?
My first, I would feel like I was quite old. I was like 14, which is like a
Okay,
bit
that's
That's-
so much younger than when I got kissed.
Yeah. I got
No
kissed
one
when
would
I was
touch these
16.
nasty lips for years.
Yeah.
He was a boy. He was in the school musical with me. I always quite liked a guy that you're like, is he gay? And then you're like, he's actually not. But you know, there's
I
vibes.
like
Yes.
that.
But
Totally.
he's actually straight. So that was like very much the vibe. And it was like the times where you'd get your friend to ask them out for you. So we call
Mhm. It was
when you're
those
like
times.
Yeah.
when you're a teenager in Ireland, you don't call it kissing, you call it shifting,
Shifting.
which I think is
The
like a
whole
very
UK.
beautiful term.
That's gorgeous. I want to.
Every time you think you know what they call kissing in Ireland or England, it's like you think you've finally learned what snogging is, and now they're like,
finally
no,
wrapped
actually
your brain
shifting.
around snogging.
I know
Yeah.
shifting is like very specifically Irish and just does not sound sexy or exciting at all. But you'd be like, and you'd say at a teen disco, like, "Will you shift my friend?"
Oh my
Shit,
god.
it sounds a little bit violent.
It does. It just doesn't sound very nice. But like, my
To
first
be
kiss
at
was
a
like
teen
quite gross.
disco.
to be at a
Teen disco. They were foul. They were disgusting. I don't know about your guys' teen discos, but yeah, they
We
were.
didn't. I don't have that. We're like in our
Yeah.
houses, like begging to go to like I don't know where the bowling alley.
No, it
And
kind of feels like that now. Like I keep watching Netflix shows and me like falling in love with all the guys on the show. 'Cause I feel like a
Yeah.
teenage. I feel like I'm gonna like print out pictures of them and cut them out and stick them on like a notebook.
Who is
Yeah,
your celeb
totally.
crush?
They're all really basic right now, but I like Penn Badgley.
oh my god,
Yes.
he is so
I
hot.
love
in
him.
you.
He's so
It's
hot, and like
crazy.
it's his real life persona that's so hot. I'm like, and he's just like married to a doula, and I'm like, oh,
I know. It's
Wait,
so
who's he
cute. Do
married
you want to
to?
get? He's married to a Kirk sister
yeah.
Oh yes, I think I knew that on some level.
of the famous Jemima Kirk fame to
Yeah.
girls to Kirk.
Yeah.
I think I interviewed that Kirk sister at Sundance Film Festival, and she got a case of the giggles during the interview and couldn't stop. And her co-stars were, say it with me, angry at her, and she was being so sweet, but she was in a very serious film that dealt with human trafficking, and so but she couldn't stop giggling. She was very endearing. She was very sweet, but she had a
I
giggle
hope one
fit.
day I'm in a film that's so serious that I get screamed at for laughing during an interview.
Yeah, well, it was
That's
like
my
very,
new
like,
career
passive-
goal.
Well, it was like very passive aggressive. Well, I don't want to like tell tales out of school, but it was very much like, okay, well, what's her first name again?
Jemima.
That's a different one that
No.
you're thinking. I think that you're thinking of Lola
Oh,
Kirk.
Oh, I'm thinking, how many Kirks
There's like
are there?
I think there's
There's
three,
a lot.
I think. Yeah.
Oh,
Let's get them all on the pod at once.
that would be incredible.
A Kirk special.
So
Do you want to get married one day?
I mean, I guess, but also I just don't want to be married to like an annoying, mean person.
totally.
That's an amazing idea. I guess that was reinvent
Right.
marriage and have it not be towards annoying.
Yeah, I just don't. I mean, that's cute, and like also I have like a very cute flat in London that's like very girly and has like lots
Yeah.
of like I bought like champagne coupes. I thought that word was coupe also up until normal people. You know, like
What's
the, like
like,
the
is it
glass.
coupe like the roundy ones?
Yeah, but I thought it was like I was like
Mm.
it's a coupe, and then I realized I'm a philistine and I'm disgusting.
I would
knew
never.
that.
I would never
But
know
we-
that word.
I haven't
But I
watched
had an
Normal
ex-boyfriend who had
People.
black bed sheets, so I just don't. I can't have that in my life. ever
Oh,
again.
that's kind of sexy to me. Was it cotton or silk?
No,
No,
they were
it's
like,
like jersey.
cotton,
Oh,
bally, like old bed.
Oh,
Yeah. And
Was
we
it
lived
gonna
together,
say-
so I used to try, you know, like I like launder them as much as I could, but like there's just no. And I was like poor, so I couldn't buy another.
how long did you live with your ex?
Like about 2 years.
Mm.
Mm.
I feel the same
I,
about my apartment. I'm like, I want my apartment forever.
Yeah. I'm like, don't like. I have a cabaret poster on the wall. Like it's just not.
Yeah, it's not
Like one time there was
suitable.
a straight man in there fixing the toilet, and I was like, just be careful.
Oh,
my
yeah.
things."
Yeah.
Totally.
I panic. No, why?
That's kind of a real signifier of adulthood to have a man in your apartment like fixing something and you're paying them to fix it.
Who
But the
told me a
problem is it's
story?
my apartment's. You okay? Like
Yeah.
What
Oh.
neighbor do you live? What's the chicest neighbor?
so, I live in like Hackney, which is northeast.
Okay,
and I've lived
yeah.
in pretty much every part of London that you can
Is
imagine.
Hackney your
and It's my fave. It's my
Aw.
fave. Yeah.
If
It's
you
real
moved to
good,
New
like-
York, if you moved to America, would you go to New York or LA?
She's New York.
New York.
Don't you want to be
Yeah.
on Broadway? You should be on Broadway.
That would be really fun. But like doing theater's hard work. Oh my god. Like I've done it. I've done runs of shows, but oh my
Is that-
god. Yeah,
Doing
it just
theater
takes
doesn't-
over your life.
Doing theater doesn't look hard to me unless you like are doing
Fuck.
choreo.
Doing theater doesn't look hard to my friend.
Unless you're doing cardio. If
Unless
you're
you're doing what?
not cardio, choreo. If you're doing choreo, I'm like, okay, this is
Cardio.
impressive. Cardio. I saw the new West Side Story, and I thought the choreo was really impressive. But someone else, I think my boyfriend was like, it was just regular choreo, and I was like, well, I thought it was good. So
But like
Anyways.
I
Oh my
honestly
God.
think like the standard on Broadway is so ridiculously insanely amazing. Like
Yeah,
I
it
can't
is
even
amazing.
deal. Not
I,
shit on
um,
the West.
are you a singer?
No, but I can like hold a tune. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm no Catherine Cohen. Let's put it that way.
No.
Yes.
You are a Catherine
You
Cohen.
are Catherine Cohen.
Yeah,
You are Colleen. You are a Colleen Cohen. I
Yeah,
Colleen
wait, what's the
Cohen.
Irish version of Cohen?
It's like different. It's
Well,
like
you
Are
can
there
put it-
Jewish people in Ireland?
Like very few, genuinely. Like
That's
it's
not
really,
okay.
it's
okay.
it's
That's
super
not
rare. Like
okay.
I
I'm gonna move
know.
there. I'm gonna move there and reinvent what it's like to be Jewish
You
in
move
Ireland.
there and start
We
like
definitely
converting people
should.
to Judaism. I What was I going to say? Wait, okay. This is my thing with normal people is I haven't watched the show yet because I didn't like the book as much as everyone else did.
So I actually preferred the show to the book,
Oh, maybe I'll watch it.
Okay.
and I think their chemistry is like so ridiculously insane.
I
that,
know.
Yeah.
Do
like-
you know them? I'm like, are
So
they?
I got sent the episodes in advance because I'm
Oh.
really important.
come
Mhm.
through, come
I-
through, girl.
Oh, thank you. But I messaged them both, and I was like, I'm very obsessed with you, and you're incredible, and whatever. And then the other day, I had to get something printed in London. My phone broke. The whole there with it. But I was like, I need someone that lives near where I live, and Paul Mescal from Normal People lives near me. I was like, hey, have you got a printer?
Are you
And he-
serious?
Oh my god.
Yeah. So
That's so crazy.
yeah.
Wait, wait. The boy,
Yeah.
main boy.
He
from
is
Normal
so
People?
main boy.
sexy.
He's
How old is
hot.
he? Am I allowed to say he's sexy?
I
Like, how
think
old
he's
is he?
like younger than you. I think. I mean,
Oh,
I did.
Let's find out.
Google
Let's
him,
find out online.
Find out. I'm doing that thing where I'm like, I
He's
don't know, and then I'm
24.
like,
Our
24,
producer
I
says
thought he
he's
was 24.
24.
24. Okay, I'm allowed. I'm allowed.
he
You're allowed to
looks, he
think
looks
he's hot.
older.
You're allowed
Do you
to think
watch
he's
Love
hot.
Island, Nicola?
I obsessed with it so much.
Okay, so I just finished the best season, which was season 5.
Who was that? That was
Amber and Amber 1, which was crazy.
Mora.
And then Mora is an icon.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch that.
Things
season.
I do to that fella. I'm not even joking.
What
I
is
also-
that? Like she came in every episode. She caused amazing drama. She's incredible to watch.
I'm gonna watch
She's-
that season.
So amazing. She's actually from this tiny part of Ireland that my mom is from. And it's like the first person to ever be like on television from there that I have known of. And I like told my mom, but then Mora was like quite like naughty on television. So she
She
wasn't
was
very
so
happy about it.
naughty.
She's the
You know what
naughty
I
kid.
liked? I liked how when Mora's mom came to visit, she was like, "I'm not crazy about Curtis," because Curtis sucks so bad.
It's so
Oh,
it's okay. I'm gonna say a very weird thing right now, but
Okay, I'm
I
ready.
met Curtis. I like watched the show and was like, I don't get it at all. And they're like, and then in person, he's like way more attractive than you think.
Well, he's really attractive, but his personality is absolutely unbearable.
Yeah, and
You're like, I date it. You're like, I'm into Curtis.
No, I'm not. Okay. No. But I went on Love Island After Sun, the like companion show, the week that.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
So it was the week that Amy was there.
Oh my god.
Who else? Lucy, the surfer.
Yeah, the
is she
beacher.
Lucy?
Absolutely,
girl.
absolutely, she
The
was.
And then, like,
beacher. The
we're-
beacher.
The two boys, like George and someone else. But it was like an iconic week to be on because like it was like after
Oh,
like Amy
it's
cut her
such
hair.
a juicy. Oh my god.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I just found like Curtis. Oh, every time he was on screen, I was like, "Get the fuck!" He's so fake. He's so. I'm like,
No.
whatever. You're like, Curtis is a dear friend. He printed something for me in London a few weeks ago.
No, Curtis was at the Paul's Drag Race UK launch with his brother.
Well,
He
I
at-
was
did
just
you
going
see-
to say that me and my boyfriend have finally exhausted all of the US drag race, and we're gonna start UK.
Yeah, the UK one's really good.
Okay, good. I'm gonna watch it.
But Curtis and his brother, who looks like a tiny version of him, choreographing in one of the apps.
I love when there's a hot guy whose younger brother looks like a tiny version of him. I think that's so cool.
I don't like that. Am I being too mean about Curtis? He just sucked so bad.
Well, I watched only the first season of Love
Now
Island
that we-
UK, and
Yeah.
I loved Lauren on that season.
Oh God,
She was
I
the
don't
girl.
remember.
She had been like in a picture with one of the 1D guys, One Direction guys, and then everyone got mad at her.
Oh
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
I remember her.
She was so sweet. No one wanted to like be in love with her necessarily, but she was so sweet.
It sucks when no one wants to be in love with you.
I think it's
Necessarily.
incredibly rude, actually.
I know, it's just
Yeah.
not right. Anyways,
No.
thanks for indulging my. I just watched all of it, so I'm just like it's.
Oh no,
I'm
talking to the right
dreaming
person
in it.
here.
Like I'm literally, I dream in Love Island speak, but we decided that we need to take a break. So on to something narrative.
Do you know
What are
Laura
you-
Muir? Do you know who Laura Muir is?
No.
She's a very good female Scottish runner.
Oh.
Miler. I once again a miler. We're seeing
You don't know the Scottish miler that my friend mentioned?
I
Laura
unfortunately
Muir.
do not, but there's so much to learn about her, I'm sure.
I would love to sit down with you and talk about Laura Muir.
I know, I'm sorry that I wish I knew more. I should have done my research.
No.
Yeah, but it's okay. We can. I think
We're
we
not
can still
mad. We're
fin-
literally not mad.
We're not mad. We definitely could still finish the episode. It's just we're gonna have to do a pivot, and
We'll do some
because we were
cuts.
gonna
We'll do some big cuts.
we were gonna end this with a 45-minute discussion of Laura Muir. So
How many times have you been in love? Love that thing we
Oh.
all want. That big guy up in the sky. Love.
Oh God. I feel like maybe twice. I'm not sure.
cool.
But then I also
That's-
have that thing of like when I like always feel like when a relationship is over, I'm like, okay, that's
it
it
real?
now. You get
when
send
someone's
them
been-
away.
yeah, totally. When someone says they've been in love more than twice, it's like, okay, well, I actually think you've never been in love. You know what I mean? It's like there's no way you're being in love 4 times. Like,
I don't know. I
No.
think I've been in love so much.
no, I
Have
think then you're
you?
one of the people that I suspect of.
You know, someone
Being-
told me that I'm too. We were talking about how I'm too trusting of people who are bad. Like I always like think someone's good and like believe the good in them. And Pat's
You
always
do.
like, I don't trust them. And
I'm
someone said
always
that's because of
telling you.
astrology.
Really?
But it's
I'm
so funny. My
all-
friend was just saying like, I had that exact thing. My friend was talking about this guy. Well, maybe I shouldn't say it, but anyway, I was just like, he seems like that seems honest. She's like, no, of course not. I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
know. I just assume
Since
everyone's good.
Since an early age, I've been explaining to people that other people suck and kind of like helping them see that.
That's why you played such a big role in my life.
Yeah.
Life
so you've
or
been in love
something like
twice.
it.
Now, who do you want? No, what is your dream? We've kind of beat around the bush, but we haven't really went there and said it. What is your dream of all dreams? If you had a blank piece of paper and a quill and a bottle of ink to write down what your life would look like moving
Ooh.
forward.
Like MASH, but make it no options. Maybe one option only. Do you ever play MASH?
Mm. Yeah.
Of course.
Okay, just
Weirdly,
asking.
I will
Just
not
asking.
say who. I'll not say who it is, but I remember years ago written a guy on MASH that I wanted to marry, and I just found out a girl I know had started seeing him, and I felt like
Oh, wow.
personally attacked by that, even though it happened like years before I met her. But also, I was like, that seems rude.
you
That's
don't
not
date
okay.
you don't date guys from
Guys
your
that your
friends
friend mash.
You just we all know that.
Rule of culture vibes.
The main rule of life.
The weirdest thing about MASH and most is like mansion, apartment, shed, house. Like what the?
I thought it was Shaq.
Fuck.
Oh, shack. Yeah, shack.
It's like obviously mansion.
MASH.
interest. So you
What would I don't know. I feel like I would love to like own a flat in London,
That's right, girl.
but everything is very expensive there.
No.
And also, I'm currently renting out a flat there that I don't live in right now because of the pandemic. So that's also...
It's so fucking painful to pay rent every month. I'm like, are you
I know.
serious? Although I'm very
Yeah.
privileged that I have savings and I can do so. So
Yeah,
Totally.
same.
I'm gonna
but
shut
it's
my
just-
little trap. I'm gonna stop complaining.
It's very annoying. I would like to, and just do all the shit that Judi Dench does. You know what I heard that she did during Cats, which I'm very obsessed with.
Hmm.
She used to go to her trailer at every lunch break and have a little glass of champagne and like.
Oh my god.
And I'm
That's
like,
amazing.
Judy Dench
That's
has a
exactly-
huge problem with substances.
That's
You
amazing.
heard it here first from Nicola Coughlan. Judy Dench has a problem with substances.
I want to be really open about this. Like, I'm really sorry for wearing the most hideous color that's ever been invented. Like, this isn't even a color. I'm blending into the wall. I would normally dress up for you guys, but it's just like, it's hard to get motivated. Also, you know why? Because I was like, I need to shower before I do that, and there wasn't time to shower.
Yeah.
I look terrible. I rolled out of bed in a panic because I had slept 20 minutes too late because of the pandemic screwing up my sleep cycle.
I slept late because of the pandemic.
I slept late because of I overslept because of the pandemic and kind of dealing with that.
And so I kind of sometimes I look. Actually, Nicola, I need you to know that sometimes I look better than this, if you could believe.
I think this beautifully segues us into our next segment.
Wait, Nicola, we met, right? Did we meet at the Bell House?
I don't think we did because you were on stage and I
was
was
definitely
really
on
in the
stage.
audience.
It was so rude of you not to leave stage to meet my friend.
I know. Why? Why would you do that to me, Pat? Why? Our
I
Irish connection means nothing to you.
know. No, we are probably related down the line. You know, when you're little,
No doubt.
you always when I don't know if it's the thing in other countries, but because in America, everyone's like ancestors like immigrated here. It was like you always do these projects on your ancestors that immigrated here, and my gay uncle is always the one who like has all the tea on like our ancestors.
Oh yeah.
And so I would do so many reports where this sentence was in it. A girl named Margaret Gibbons, I think, came here, and she was a talented seamstress. I just remember always saying she was a talent. She made a living as a talented seamstress. So, anyways, we're probably related.
I mean, we very easily could be. Also, that there was members of my family that went to the States, like
Were they
just after
talented seamstresses?
Wow, to think you could have lived in New York and had a podcast with your friend.
Yeah.
If only
If
that
your
could have
talented
happened.
seamstress had, yeah.
I could be the Pat Regan. It could have. It could have.
Well, what I think we should do is we should just not hook up just in case we're cousins.
We just have to be like safe about it. So yes, agreed.
Yeah, that's a huge sacrifice, but thank you guys for making it for the betterment of society. Now, let me ask you guys this. Do you feel hot today?
Incredible question.
Yeah, I don't feel bad today because like I have
You
clean
look
hair.
gorgeous.
You literally look a beautiful. When I came on,
Honestly, what's going on underneath here is because it is just sweatpants. I don't know why I'm just like outing myself. It's not like I want to
That's
feel
because
like
this podcast is about being real for once.
but,
Yeah.
and do you know what I thought when I came and when your vision popped up on my screen? I was like, oh,
Perfect skin.
I go, oh right, she's on television. Oh right, she's on television, and that's why she's gorgeous.
Because she has the skin that says, yeah, I'm on TV. Get over it.
I'm
Get
casually
over
on
it. I'm on streaming services across the countries, across all the countries.
across all the countries.
I saw
I
you
actually
posted something
for-
about your skincare
Yeah,
routine.
for years have been like, and it's true. I've only been using like Lush stuff because I used to work in Lush in America,
Wait,
in
what's
San Francisco when I was 19.
Wait,
You lived in
what?
there- okay, burying the lead. She lived in San
I
Francisco.
know, I did.
Wait, how come you did?
So there's a visa called the J1. It's like a working visa that students can do, university students, and you go for the summer and
You
Most-
have to go to San Francisco and work at Lush for that visa.
specifically. So only one person here gets it, and it was me. And yeah, and I sold bath bombs, and I thought it was like very chic. Like I lived in a hostel for the whole summer because I didn't know how to rent an apartment because I was
my
a baby.
God.
But I like used to go to Starbucks, and I was like, and I invented this thing called iced coffee. I don't know if you guys have heard of it.
Oh my
but
God.
that was me.
So talk to the
And
inventor herself.
I used to get the vanilla because they don't have them anywhere else. We didn't have Starbucks in Ireland anyway at this point. But the
Oh,
vanilla
wow.
scones, I was like very obsessed with them.
That sounds
I've
good
never
as
been
hell.
a scone head.
I'm sconehead when they give you that clotted cream and jam. They let you
Mhm.
go with the you make it a fucking pie, basically.
Yeah,
For me, I
delicious.
just ultimately need like a chocolate element. I need a chocolate
I don't
element.
feel that way.
And
If the bread is like buttery enough, I don't need that chocolate element.
For me, it's like no matter how much butter, I'm never saying not enough butter. It's never about that for me. I'm just saying that no matter what, at the end of the day, I need a chocolate element.
I can be swayed, sans element, if the butter is right, bitch. Now, I actually randomly feel hot today, even though I look like shit and I'm wearing a color that's best described as dead oatmeal. I feel fucking sexual. And I actually want to give a shout. I want to give a shout out because that brand Cup, that Instagram bra thing. You know what I'm talking about? Cup. It's like
No.
with 2 U's. Check it out. They sent me a bra and it's actually amazing and makes me feel sexy style. So please send me more stuff.
Oh, I mean, I was like not wearing bras for a lot of this, but like I have pretty big boobs, so it was like not
Okay, congratulations.
good. I mean, thank you.
Pat is rock hard. Pat, she's your cousin. You can't.
Oh my god!
Cousin Pat, we've talked about it so many times.
Yeah, my tits have been described by Pat's boyfriend as medium to large, but I find it really uncomfortable not to wear a bra.
I find it uncomfortable. Yeah, I remember I was
So
like
that
an
must
A
mean they're
cup.
large.
Probably. Yeah.
I feel.
I'm wearing a sports bra right now randomly.
I don't- Oh wow, a sports bra. That was kind of in the 90s. People were out there wearing sports bras, and also in the in 2005, like if a girl was working out, she ultimately was wearing like a sports bra and like
That's definitely still happening. I
I
was
know.
trying to run, but my knee still hurts too much. Can you believe that?
That's my sexual partner. My same-sex sexual partner is going through that as well.
2 weeks. 2 weeks still hurts.
no.
Now I will say that I don't feel hot per se because I jumped out of bed but I am wearing new underwear from Mac Weldon, and I can speak about that. And it is to have like what can be described as luxe underwear
I
really can make you feel
know.
erotic in a way that nothing else really truly can make you feel eroticism. So that is like working in my favor, but I just also it's like I'm intermittent fasting, so I can't eat till 2:30, and it's like that's honestly what happened is like so now like I literally that's what made me want to sleep late always is because I want to try to get as close to 2:30 as I can, and so
But
my
doesn't
whole
that does that? I'm asking genuinely. I don't know. Does that defeat the purpose if you're like waking up and then eating right away?
no, I don't know. No, because you're honestly, I think it's better to wake up and eat right away than it is to because then you end up your window ends long before you go to sleep. So it's like I think it's best to have a long
Yeah,
amount of time before
you're
you
actually right
sleep.
in that way. In that way,
And
you're right.
yeah, I thought I think about that kind of stuff from every possible angle. But
Well, it's healthy.
yeah, that's really healthy. So yeah, I'm just like, but my hour before 2:30 is so devoted to like thinking about eating that it's like hard for me to kind of exist in the world. But so that makes me not feel the hottest of hots. But
But I feel like the whole vibe of where you are right now, like what you're doing, it's very like call me by your name.
totally.
Yeah. So I feel
To-
like you could, if you just like reveled in that, you just would feel your internal hotness radiate outward.
Definitely. Yeah. But what I would say is that like when you've been in a call me by your name situation for so long, it just starts to feel like normal.
It wears
starts-
on you and it tears
it's-
on you.
Call me by your name starts to be your baseline, you know, and then you need to
Yeah.
even go a level up to feel
Yeah.
sexual.
Yeah, it'd be weird to be called by your own name. I'm so funny. I'm so funny today.
Now, I have crushes? I have 2 crushes of the week.
Oh, nice. Go off, King.
Say, my one crush of the week is Gase, 18-year-old Simon who went on Real World Paris, and also Pasquale Leo's from Real World Paris' brother, who was in my high school and he was hot. That's all one crush of the week. My other crush of the week is Lulu Krause, talented illustratress who
Amazing.
sometimes illustrates my tweets in this really fun way, and she's going to start doing it again during quarantine, and it brings me so much joy. And so Lulu Krause is, of course, a crush of the week of mine that I have.
Okay, I have a few as well. My first one is Amy Solomon because she mailed me this gorgeous beret that I needed my whole life.
Ooh.
I know. I can't, I look insane with it on my headphones, but it's actually so chic. She mailed me a white, like diamond encrusted beret. I love it. I love her to death. My other crush is Greta Klein for texting with me yesterday and talking me down after I was spiraling because I feel like this pandemic is bringing out the worst parts of myself, like the way I compare myself to others and like my jealousy issues. And we were just texting about that and she was making me feel really good. So she's my other crush of the week.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
are you guys struggling? It's like all we exist is online. So I just look at my phone
Yeah.
and I'm shit. And it's like, no,
Yeah.
girly,
No, girly, you're not shit.
you're wearing a
No,
sports bra.
it's so hard because you're just like, what the hell can I do? And I think if you're someone who likes to be busy and doing
Mhm.
shit and productive, and I'm like, well, I'm doing nothing. I'm doing nothing and nothing.
Hey, girl, you're painting the porch.
I'm painting at the porch. I'm gonna paint the door.
Yeah.
Wow. Maybe I need to metaphorically paint the porch and then I will stop being so jealous of everyone else.
And
It's like, it's jealousy so weird because I don't even, like, I really, really don't want to be anyone besides myself. Like, I'm addicted to myself. And yet I yearn. What am I yearning for? I'm yearning for something that doesn't exist. Wow. Isn't that not the definition of nostalgia?
Nicola, do you have a crush of the week?
Crush of the week. I watched that Ryan Murphy Hollywood show, and I just
Oh.
like everyone on it. It was just very attractive.
Was that good?
It was like it's like a really fun watch. I don't know, like I don't want to spoiler it. You see.
Okay.
I think I'm going to watch
I'm not going to watch it.
I'm going to
Having
watch
said, I would love to be on a Ryan Murphy show.
I'm going to watch the
I think you'd be
American
very
Horror
good at that.
Story with killer clowns at some point.
See, I found it like American Horror Story was so scary for me.
Well, I only have watched actually the first season, which wasn't super scary for me.
Some of the season. Oh, you know what the scariest one? I've watched a lot of it. It's really good. I think the Asylum season. I think it's 3 is really good.
Do you think
Oh, yeah,
which
that
one
is
do you
really
think
good.
I would like best?
That
don't
is
know,
a really good one.
I would try Asylum. It's my favorite.
Okay.
And Evan Peters is very attractive in it.
He is
also.
so hot. It's
He's so
crazy. Who is
attractive,
he
yeah.
with? Like, isn't he dating someone famous?
He was with he was with Halsey recently, and I think they broke up.
Oh my
I don't
God.
get. She doesn't. I don't get her to me.
We can't. We don't have enough time to start getting.
We
into
don't have
Halsey.
like we lack the language to what we talk about when we talk about Halsey. We lack the capacity to discuss Halsey. At least on this episode, definitely we're not ready to discuss Halsey. Maybe another episode we'll dive into Halsey, but I'm not ready.
Catherine, are you mad towards me?
Never in my life. I literally,
Are you sure?
even though you were late and I had to call your lover to wake you up to come do the podcast, I'm not mad at you. I miss you. I love that our plan to talk twice a week. We'll see if it happens. Am I right? Give me a call later, bitch.
I will.
Actually, maybe I can't set up. Yeah. Anyways, are you mad at me?
Absolutely not. I feel incredible towards you.
Nicola,
feel-
are you mad at me?
Never.
Like, Nicola, are you
Obsessed
mad
with
at
you
me?
from the first
But
moment
even though
made
I
eye
said your
contact.
last name wrong, I thought I was like doing it
No,
right.
I am not mad at that whatsoever.
Coughlan.
Never.
I feel like Are you mad at me? I feel like I keep like interrupting by accident.
No, it's
of-
because there's a lag, so it's
No.
hard. That's I feel like I'm doing it too. It's like you can't
Yeah.
tell when someone's talking. It's
Yeah.
No, it's-
technology's fault.
It's
Yeah.
because you had that thing where you woke up late, so you feel like you're behind yourself, but you're not. It's all
Oh.
good.
Oh my God. Oh my.
I've-
Do you see my shoulders just go down and relax?
Mhm.
finally?
Oh, to not be behind myself, but to be with myself.
Wait, can I
Um,
say someone else I'm obsessed with for Crush of the Week is
Of
Megan
course.
Stalter.
Oh,
I
of
know.
course.
Our girly
Of
girly.
course.
I
She's-
mean, I'm just obsessed. With
Well,
her,
you're
everything in
guest-
her life.
You're guest neighbors with her because she was our most recent guest.
Yes,
I know, 'cause I listened to
Our
it.
new
Oh,
phrase,
this
guest
morning.
neighbors.
You're guest neighbors with her.
I laughed so much at what you said about her brother because I also felt that even though like I don't know her personally as a friend, I'm like, yes, what the way he was like a new character in a sitcom.
Yes.
and he's
I
like,
know.
like, that's
Yes.
completely perfect.
In the third
yes.
season, like randomista.
Random Marsta.
I bought
he's
my
not
sister a
random anymore.
cameo from her for.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
It was the best thing ever.
All right. Well, I think that's all the time that we have.
Thank you so much for coming on the pod. I'm so glad
Seriously,
you're
this
doing
was-
well and you're
I'm-
healthy with fam. I can't wait to see your new show.
Me too.
Oh, well, look, when this is all over and if we do have like a prem in New York, you should come. Like, good
Yes. I would love that.
Fun, yeah.
And if you can get me in the same room with Shonda, I'll give you $1 million, girl.
Jury duty, baby.
Jury duty.
Well, I
Coming
think
at
Chris,
you.
Chris, who's our showrunner, would love you.
Oh, Woody? Okay, you definitely.
Oh,
have to tell him.
100
Let's definitely let's all
100%.
connect.
That's definitely all connect.
Thank you, Nicola. We love you. We
Thank
live you. We
you.
laugh you. We'll
This
see
is
you
incredible.
soon. Mwah.
Bye-bye.
A dog.
Seek treatment if you're boring as fuck. Seek treatment if you're unlucky in love. Seek treatment if you just can't take a hint. Well, seek treatment with Kat
And